All right, and I'm going to go live now so that everyone can watch the replays and also, catch up on the replays on the Facebook. So if you guys are watching live, please let me know that you're watching live on the Facebook. If you're on the Facebook, you're watching a replay, I would like to know as well and put in the replay in the chat if you're on the Facebook. And if you're currently watching on the Facebook, please come into our Zoom because that is more interactive. And so you probably get more out of it because we wanted to see you live participating on our Zoom. So welcome back for day 2 of New Year, New Life Challenge. Oh my gosh, hello, so amazing. So who enjoyed doing the homework yesterday? Really dive into what do you really want to create in 2024. The real transformation happens when we actually dedicate the time to carve up the vision, because you gotta come from the end. By December 2024, what kind of result that you wanted to see, what kind of result that you wanted to have. And you got to start from creating that from the very end and then come from the end. You can never chase your dream. If you chase your dream back, that means you don't have it. And we must come from your dream. In order to come from your dream, what do we need to do? Is to create the dream first. And so I see so many comments coming through. What other, I'm just catching up. Ren, please help me see if there.
Everyone's working on their things. Some are like, we didn't get to quite get our homework done. And I'm like, we're getting these ideas to come in. And maybe for some of our friends who didn't get a chance to come yesterday, we can give them a little bit of a recap too for a quick crash course. And then we will let them know. So, Alex, you want to share the little bit of the mindset that you shared yesterday? Because I know today we're blasting into the procrastination.
That's so true. So yesterday we talked about the 3 types goals. And one is your A type goal. And number 2 is your B type goal. And number 3 is the C type goal. In A type goal, that is you are you're setting a goal that you already know how to do it. For example, Bob Proctor loved to give an example of someone came up to him in a seminar. She said, my goal is to get a new product. Oh, he said, oh, good, that's great. And so what kind of car are you driving now? I've got a product. I was like, okay, so you're having the same car and you want the same car. And how long have you been having your product? 4 years. Okay. And how old is your product? 4 years. And he said, well, so you're telling me that you want the same car, brand new car as that you, the product, that's a brand new product 4 years ago. You already know how to achieve it. So that in that type of goal, there's no growth in setting that goal. So the purpose of setting a goal is not for you to achieve. It is for you to grow. If you're setting a goal that is, you already know how to achieve it, that is not a good goal. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a brand new product, but that means that it's not a goal that will bring out the potential of you, that will going to, encourage to inspire you to grow. Okay. And the B type goal is you settle for what you already know, what you think you can achieve. So what you think, you're limited by your own thinking. So you have a beautiful plan. It's like growth. It's not a growth like, for example, you may be aiming for 20% of growth or 10 or 15% growth. And that it doesn't mean that it's not a good goal, but you have a plan. If I can close this amount of deal, then I can get that level of income, and then I can achieve that. You have a plan, right? You have that kind of like, based on what I have now, that is the journey I can see myself. So you kind of actually settling for a lot less than your potential. In order to draw out your potential, you must be willing to have that high exponential growth. So something that you never done it before, but you always wanted. I have been working with, Quantum Leaps for a little while. And to create Quantum Leaps, there are only two things that you need. One is burning desire, and the other one is 100% commitment. When you have that burning desire and you are 100% committed, I don't care if you have money or you don't have money. I don't care if you have a knowledge or you don't have the knowledge. I don't care if you have the resource or you don't have. Because when you have the burning desire and when you have that 100% commitment, you combine with those two, you become so resourceful. Jared is not here today with our live participant, but he was one of my Thinking to Result 6-month coaching, intensive coaching programs students. When he came to me, he was so broke that in his bank account, he only got $109. That's all he had in his bank account. But he was so committed. He said, I am so sick and tired of stuck in this vicious cycle of working hard and earning less. He just wanted to break through of that. He was delivering truck before and working like 12 hours a day and was only earning a very small amount of payments. He's burning himself out. And he only had $109 in his bank account when he came to me. He said, I'm so committed. Everybody can say they're committed. You can say, but doing something is completely different thing. You got to put yourself on the hook, because Bob Proctor said to me when I became a PGI consultant, he said, if you dare not to put yourself on the hook, do you really deserve to win? Ouch. I was like, that's so brutal, but it's so true. There's so many people, 8 billion people in the world, all wanting, saying that I wanted to win. But do they actually do anything to change their life? And I shared that story with Jared, and he said, I am all in. I'm putting down $100. I left with myself $9 for dinner tonight. That's the level of commitment that he made. What happened the next day? He became so resourceful because he showed the universe that I am willing, even though I only have $109 in my bank account, I'm willing to put that $100 out there. The next day, he manifested the full payment to our Thinking to Result program. And I just celebrated him. You can see, and that is why you have massive potential within you. You got all these excuses, circumstances, and conditions bulk you down. And that's why those limiting beliefs need to be crushed. And we need to bust through our fears and start to do something. It's action. It's the implementation of all this theory and this philosophy that we are learning into your action plan. And so that is one thing that we shared yesterday. And I think we shared something else. We shared about the paradigm. Yep. We shared the paradigm and we dive deep into the power within us, that conscious mind and subconscious mind, and we live in this physical body. Mind is an activity in every single cell of your body, but it creates so much confusion in the world because, well, mind thinking pictures, and no one ever had been able to put a picture to the mind, and which is in an activity form. And so Dr. Thurman Free, he invented that stick person in 1934. And that clarified a whole lot of things and it simplified it. When you start to say that big circle is our mind, representative of mind, and we live in a body. And why the big circle is so big? Because the power is actually stored in your mind. And through our traditional education system, no one ever taught us how to utilize our mind. So that's today we dive deep into what's the functionality, what is the unique characteristic of our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is our thinking mind, is our educated mind, it's all the intellectual faculties that reside in your conscious mind. What does that mean by living in consciousness? You heard a lot of people saying out there, but they have no interpretation of what it is. Living consciously is utilizing all these 6 intellectual faculty and develop them. In our traditional education system, it gives us so much knowledge, but no one ever taught us how to think critically. No one taught us how to create the future memories. And no one actually taught us how to create our imagination, like be more creative in our imagination. In our intuition, how do you tap into the intuition? How do you strengthen your will? If you want that focus, the laser focus for 2024, you must strengthen your will. If I can help you to improve 1% of your will, do you believe that you can be a lot more focused and you can achieve your goal so much faster? And the quantum leaps is not for somebody else, it's actually for you. And perception, right? So all these are using our intellectual faculty in our conscious mind. And then there's a process that you do to embed whatever in your conscious mind into your subconscious, because subconscious mind is so powerful. It has no ability to reject. It must accept. So you got to be very consciously what you allow into your subconscious mind. What you're allowing in. You got to start, in order for you to achieve the result that you want, first and foremost, you must be able to train yourself to think the thought that you wanted to think, not the thought that's suggested to you by the external circumstances. You don't have the money in the bank account. You don't have that resources. You don't have this knowledge. Oh, the whole world is crashing and is falling in pieces and this recession, da. You cannot put your thought in drive by those circumstances, condition, and situation. You must utilize your consciousness to originate your ideas, originate what do you really want. And that's why yesterday's homework is about creating that vision, creating what do you really want in 2024. We all have this time never run out, right? So I'm busting your relationship with your time. A lot of people say, I'm so busy. I have running out of time to do this, running out of time to do that. Understand this. Time does not run out. What you really run out is your life, because that is finite. There's only 2 things that is certain in this world, is that you have a birthday and you have a death day. That's it. Everything, everything in between are uncertainties that you have the authority. You have the power to create what's in between your birthday and your death day. So you do not run out of time, you run out of life. So you only have one life to live. And what do you really want to create? That's why you gotta have your C-type goal. And that is why you gotta understand, in order for you to change your result, you must change your paradigm. that's stored in your subconscious mind. And that paradigm was because your habitual way of thinking, whatever other people planted into your subconscious mind when you were a baby. And you are become a product of other people's habitual way of thinking. And you need, in order for you to create a result that you want, you gotta take back control of your thinking so that you can start to master the art of think the thought that you wanted to think. That is very powerful. And I hope you guys really take that away in order for you. And also the last key point is in order for you to change the existing model, that paradigm, you never fight against that existing model. What do you need to do? Put in the chat for me and see if I can get you guys to I ask you guys to take a screenshot. I ask you guys to remember that. And so let's do a quiz. Okay, so in order for you to change that paradigm, you don't fight against the existing existing model. What do? New paradigm. Yes. And I'm looking for something more than that. What do? You create a new model and make the old one obsolete. That is the most effortless way, the most efficient, effective way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Rather than fighting, oh, I got to do this. Oh, my New Year resolution, I have to do this. Last year, I didn't accomplish that. I'm going to do this. Not that. You got to start to, okay, if that's what I don't want, what is it? Is the new paradigm I wanted to keep nurturing it. I need to keep feeding that wolf. Remember this? I shared this story before. And so there's a two wolves live within you. One is the bad wolf and one is the good wolf. And who's going to win? Who's going to win? It's the one that you feed the most. It's really you. You feed the thoughts. There's always a positive and there's always a negative. And that is by law of polarity that everything, there's no good, there's no bad, there's no hot, there's no cold, and there's no up, there's no down. And everything, there's an equal opposite. And so what are you feeding your mind with? What are you feeding? What are the thoughts that you're actually giving your energy to, right? And so that was the what we covered yesterday. Yeah. So and then we had the homework.
Oh, that was so fun. And what I want to share is we have over 80 people registered and 3 people showed up for the homework. So congratulations for those action takers. And I thought we could do it really quick. We'll do their prize because they're here. And then for anyone else who stays till the end of today, we'll have another prize wheel. So you can get a chance, if you stay till the end, to do it as well.
Yes.
So Alex grab some quick drink of water. We'll do this really quickly. We've got 2 of them in the house. There we go. So we have Alex. I know you had, if you want to share about the prizes while I spin it. There we go.
Oh, so the prizes is one is my favorite manifestation journal. So I'm going to give you a special code and so that you can get it for free. And so that is one of the prize. And the second prize is Ren is gifting a whole lot of automation templates and the formats and amazing what do you call it? Is it template? Yes.
They're templates. So what we'll do, whoever wins right now gets both of those. And then for our live participants later, you'll get a chance to win one of those if you stay till the end. So let's see, you have to be present here. So Bach, Rifa, and Genevieve, let's see which one is going to win everything of those. There we go. Looks like Genevieve, congratulations.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you. Congratulations, Genevieve. Yay! So here we have 80 people registered, right? Only 3%, 3 people actually do the work. And how many, what is that? Imagine that in your own life. Like, how many people actually take the actions? You can see it in real life example right here today. 80 people registered and 3 people did the homework. And so I did a meditation, and the message from a meditation was that on this path to success, it's not crowded at all. The problem is, do you have the mental strength? And do you have that faith to stay on your path to success when everybody else start to drop out? That is what the real test is. And so on this path to success, it's really not crowded at all. It's those ones who actually take the actions who wins the game. And you need to be able to strengthen your own mind and develop that faith and have this mental strength to stay on the path of success when everybody else drop out. So congratulations, Genevieve, well done. I'm so happy for you. So I'll go straight to today's content. And so that was what I left with yesterday. As you can see, I have some preparation for, I actually have some preparation for the, the frequencies, a law of attractions, and so on and so forth. But because that we don't have the time span for today's, content. So I will just go straight into overcoming the fears and procrastination. Maybe the next time that we could, I know you guys been very generous to give your time to spend this time with us, and I wanted to over deliver. And so I want to make sure that you guys master this overcoming the fears and procrastination. And so let's get an understanding of what's happening with your fears. And we will have to, I think the law of attraction and, law of vibration are equally important, but I can't fit it into today's content. Brand still have a lot of golden nuggets to share, and her tips and amazing tools that she has about business automations. And so I want to give her some time as well today. And so why fears, right? So why do we must understand why we'll feel the feeling of fears. Now, we learned about the stick person yesterday, right? Everything happens, originated with your thought. Your thoughts dictate your feeling. Your feeling dictate what action you would take. In order to change your action, you got to go back to the source of your thought energy. So Albert Einstein said everything is energy, and you can only attract what you are in harmony with. And the energy itself is just is. It just is. There's no positive or no negative. So the energy flow to and through you from to your body. So it's really energy is flowing to and through you. What makes the difference is your thought make it positive or negative. Your thought, how these people the fears arise is because ignorance. So ignorance meaning you have not done it before, you just don't know. When you don't know, you never done it before, you start to go, oh my God, you get the worry and you start to doubt yourself. And so when you, and then that is the thought, the instant thought that arise when you don't understand how things works or don't know how these things, you never done it before, right? And so that when when the worry and doubts arrive in your mind, the feeling generated from that worry and doubt, it's called fear. Okay. So when the fear is an emotion, it's a feeling that you feel when you have doubtful thoughts or you have worries, right? And then most of the time when you have the feeling of fear, and the physical body is send out the vibration, which is called anxiety. So you start to go, oh, I'm not quite sure. And that reflected and dictate the vibration of your body. It's called anxiety. And you send out the signals. I'm not too sure what's this going to happen. What if this go bad, or it's if I fail, if I become too successful, I may be losing all my friends. I don't already have enough. I'm gonna hold on to it. If I invest all this money, what's going to come back to me? And you start to have all this anxiety. When we feeling anxious, we suppress them. As a human being, we suppress them. We don't go around and share with people and say, oh, I'm so anxious. I'm so anxious. You don't do that. So you suppress that feeling. You suppress that. You don't want to tell people that you actually, worries and you actually fears and you actually anxious, right? You suppress that. When you suppress that feeling, understand this. The energy flow to and through you. When you are suppressing something, that blocks you. And that turn into, if you, over a long period of time, that turn into depressions. Basically, what that means with depression is is the anger turn inwards. You cannot express that because understand when we're talking about the flow, we're talking about the ease, it's you allowing this energy to flow to and through you. And that's complete opposite to these worry and doubts and fear and anxiety. When you have that, so you don't express it, you suppress it. And over a long period of time, it turns into depression. When people live in that state of mind of depression, the body, the toxic thoughts turn into this toxic energy, and that stores in your body. It can be, and that causes your body to become disease. So we always hyphen that word. Disease is dis-ease. Your body is at dis-ease. It's not liking it. And that when you over a long period of time that you have the same thinking pattern, oh, this is going to go bad, oh, this is always not working for me, you can feel the energy is so depressing. And if you're in that state of mind for a long period of time, you are killing yourself. There's a law called you create or you disintegrate. A tree is part of the nature. A tree, if the tree is not growing, the tree is dying. There's nothing in between, right? So if you're not creating, you disintegrate. And so that's why a lot of people kill themselves from not knowing to move through these emotions, and that accumulate the toxic thought and the toxic energy in the body, and ultimately they kill themselves. And that is the exact theory very aligned with Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. If you who here actually like Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, and you can see how your physical body is the manifestation of your thoughts. Everything is energy. And so let's have a look at how do you move through from the ignorance, from the negative side to the knowledge, to the positive side. So by law of polarity, the equal opposite of ignorance, it's knowledge. You acquire the knowledge, you build the understanding. You build understanding through dedicated study. And that's why our client dedicate every single day in this mental training, every single day in the study of this material, of this practice, this philosophy, and how to apply this knowledge to build understanding. Once you understand this, how your mind functions, you start to know that you have the power to control your thoughts. You start to learn these mental tools that you can pull into at any point in time that you need in order for you to shift it from the negative to the positive. And when you understand how you utilize your mind, how to utilize all these treasures, mental tools, you start to develop the faith. You know how it works. You know the law of attraction works, and you know how the law of vibration works. You know it, all those laws, the natural laws, is like the law of gravity. It just exists. Those laws are not created by man and cannot be changed by man. So really understand this. They are the laws that govern the entire universe, and the universe function in an orderly way. Because you see, day follow the night, night follow the day. We never ever miss one day. It's very orderly way. But in our traditional education system, nobody ever taught us how to apply these laws the way that we did in the Proctor Gallagher Institute. So we embed all these laws into our study. When we understand, when I drop this pen and the law of gravity exists, it just falls. Okay? And then you don't doubt it. When we understand the law of electricity, we just turn on the light switch. We expect there's a light going on. We don't doubt, we don't worry if the electricity light will going to come on. We just expect it. And that is how our clients to learn to develop that strong faith in what they do so they can stay on course when everybody drop out. And when you develop that faith in yourself and the faith in how this law works, you are more at ease with, you are well-being, you are happy, you are more a pleasant person to be around with. Everything work out the way that you want it to work. And that's develop the well-being. You're happy. When you are happy, what do? You don't say, I'm happy, right? You go around and say, I'm happy. I'm so grateful. Oh my God, this is so awesome. You go and about, you share it. You express yourself in a more creative way. So that is the expression of you coming in life. And then when you are living in that vibration, when you're living from that mental state and your whole body, it's accelerating, it's celebrating you. And that is the vibration that you send out to the world, and you attract more of the things to make you happy. The more of great things happen in your world. And when that happens, you accelerate your results because you build up the momentum. You wanted to go further. I can go even further. And that is you accelerate your results. When you accelerate your result, you attract the right people, you attract the right resources, everything is working for you. What happened? Your body's at ease. Everything comes so effortlessly. You're so happy, and you attract more of the things that make you happy. And then you become more creative. Creative comes through not in that struggle state. Creation comes in when you are actually calm, when you're actually at ease, when you're actually happy, when you are in the high vibration. The more creative ideas come to you. And that put you in a positive cycle. When you have everything, you see this happen, and that strengthens your faith, and that is just keeping this positive loop. Is that making sense, guys? Yes, we are creative beings. Awesome. Now, here I wanted to share with you. Now we understand how these emotions arise, right? And so then how do we power through the fears? We got to build understanding, right? And so when we are in this state of mind, we're actually not free. Here are the 4 psychological stages that you must go through in order to power through the fears, in order to create the freedom that you want. The freedom, the mental freedom, and the also the physical freedom as well, right? So here are the 4 psychological stages. Stage number 1, you are now in bondage. You're not free. You are bondage in the X type of thought that create X type of feelings. And that set you up for X type of results. And so you are bondage in this X type of thoughts. Whatever the result that you're having now, maybe you are just starting out your business, maybe you are already further down in your business, you're stuck in a 5-figure income, maybe you wanted to go the 6-figure income, maybe you are already 6-figure income, but you wanted to go 7-figure income. Whatever that result that you are having, you are creating this result because you are in harmony with it. Your body, you're sending out the vibration. You can only attract what you are in harmony with. That's it. You cannot attract anything that you are not in harmony with. Whatever the result that you are having them in your life is because you are in harmony with it. And why you are in harmony with it? Because that go back to your thought, go back to your feelings, and that nothing happened by chance. Everything happened by design. Whatever that happened to you right now, it's exactly what you are in harmony with. Now, you come to the next stage is called reason. You come to a seminar or a workshop or masterclass, similar nature like this, all of a sudden you got inspired. Oh my gosh, I really can do it. I really believe I can do it. So I can 10 times my income. I can turn my annual income into monthly income. I can turn my monthly income into weekly income. I can do all sorts of things. And that is the idea come from the outside. Inspiration. And that happens in your consciousness. Nothing going to change if you do not change your subconscious programming. Understand this. That's why most of people, we have 80 people registered and we have like 50% participants, right? That it's great show up rate. And some people decided to show up and then some people decided to do the homework and they got this idea. And I tell you, by the end of the day, if I check in next week, probably 97% of you will go back to that bondage. Nothing will happen if that why idea stay on your consciousness. And some people, they may be just like probably 3% of the people will actually start to decide to do something. And they start to really put support structure around them. And they start to go through here that I really want this. I really believe I can do it. And that is that when you are having a why idea, you impress that upon to your subconscious mind. And then your vibration, you're all day, you're thinking about this why ideas, you're thinking about it, yes, I can 10 times my revenue, yes, I can at least double my revenue, whatever that may be, the idea that you inspire. I want to be the best speaker, I want to make a 6-figure income, whatever that may be, the idea, you keep thinking about it all day long. One day, it's going to go into your subconscious. And that is what we call a terror barrier stage. It's what happened is this white idea, white thoughts get into your subconscious, and now, but you are in a chaotic vibration. You are in an XY vibration. You are not in harmony within you, and that is a terrible state to be in. And so at that stage, you cannot go forward because you never done it before. You're scared to death. You don't know, but you really want it, but you can't go back again. You can't go back because you don't want it to be. You already in you are pulling between this white idea and this reality. You are in between. That is called XY vibration. And that is where the anxiety comes. We have big idea, but look at the subconscious mind. Say, you don't have the resources, you don't have the money, you don't have the knowledge, you never done it before. You're crazy, right? And so you are in this XY vibration, and we call a terror barrier shoot up in here. But understand this. When we work with the law, you get 100% certainty how result occurs. Because if you keep living in the dreams, coming from the dreams, you keep telling your subconscious mind, reprogramming your subconscious mind. It take the dedication, it take the discipline, it take the consistency, it take a lot of work to embed that. And one day, your white idea, you will start to think white idea, and you will feel that you can make 6-figure business, or you can make 7-figure businesses, and your body start to respond to that. When your body start to respond to that, and then you pull resources, you become resourceful, and all these resources be attracted to you, because now you are getting in harmony with the why idea. And what happened when that happens? You have white type of thoughts and white type of feeling and white type of vibration. You attract what you are in harmony with, and you get the white type of results. And that's how results change. And that's how quantum leaps make. But the problem is, most people do not get to that freedom stage. They, at this stage, what we call a terror barrier stage, what do? They bounce right back to bondage. It's not for me. I don't have the resource. That's for somebody else. That's a scam. That's just woo woo ha ha. And that just, you start to have that worry, and that you feel the fears, and you get into the anxiety mode. You're in this, oh my gosh, this XY chaotic vibration. Everything goes wrong, and you go, oh. And most people, 97% of the people, bounce right back to bondage. And that's why they create the result year after year. And I don't want that for you. I want you guys to have, I want you guys to have that freedom. And that's why you see, it takes hard work to actually start to living in your dreams. And you can see that's the pathway that you can live the dream of freedom. And so understand this, when paradigm stays in control, nothing changes. And so from here, you have two choices. You stay where you are right now and allow your paradigm to continue to control you, or you put support structures around you and do whatever it takes to help you to up-level your results, right? So I want you to imagine 12 months from now, like December 2024, we have this challenge again, that you wake up every single day excited about what you're doing. You're just so in love. You are on purpose. And you start each and every day free from all the financial concerns that you have. And you can spend the time with positive and productive and creative people all around you, because you can only attract what you are in harmony with. And you can walk into a room full of strangers and instantly turn them into friends, become a people magnet. And you really believe in how incredible you are. You have that faith in yourself that you understand how this law works. You understand everything around you. And you also understand how to move through these fears and take the bold action that you always wanted to take. And you'll be able to live the most authentic, happy, and joy-filled life. Imagine that. The 6-figure income, the 7-figure income that you are thriving for, turn your annual income into monthly income, turn your monthly income into weekly income, and you learn that process. Like, just keep doing it and keep multiplying your income. Can you see yourself doing it? If you can see yourself doing it, put in the yes in the chat. If you can see yourself doing that, put the chat. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 Rose. You did it. And now you can do it over and over again. Just really believing in yourself that you can absolutely live in your dream. And that is there's a pathway to create that certainty in these uncertain times. You do have that power to believe in yourself to do that. And so we are offering a business builder program at here. And so what is included in this business builder program? Because we wanted to put this support structure around you so you have the strongest mindset and all the tech supports that you need to get your business out there, because I believe in you. I believe in you, the thing that you do, your dream matters. Your dream matters. And I believe that you doing your business because you want to make an impact in this world. And when you being able to make that impact in this world, more people get the benefits and the ripple effect. That is so powerful. And that's why I'm here to anchor and to support you to make the impact that you wanted to make, to get your business out there and help more people. And so what's included in this business builder program? It includes business builder mastermind, where we really come together to solve a business challenge. It will include a 12-month mastermind sessions, hot seat coaching, accountabilities, because it's like every month we gather together once a month, and you bring in a business challenge that we have all these people to come and bring the network behind them. So everyone in this mastermind agree to bring the network behind them and to contribute to this to the mastermind members. To be really helping you to solve the business challenges that you are facing. Because as a business owner, our one and only job to do is solve problems. The bigger the problem that you solve, the higher the remuneration that you can receive. But our job is to solve problems as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. And we need to put all this mind together, that in a supportive and positive environment to move your business forward. And that is normally one mastermind, 12 months mastermind, its normal value is $5,000. Okay. And we also want to put in Business Made Simple online courses, 12-month subscription. And this is developed by Donald Miller. You can search him up, and he is a very down-to-earth businesses entrepreneurs. And his Business Made Simple framework has been used by a lot of the marketing agencies out there globally. So it's pretty much the top number 3 marketing agency in the world using the Business Made Simple framework, because that is very, it also not only include a marketing plan, but it also including the sales and also mission statement and proposal. If your business is doing business B2B and you need to create proposals, here's proposal made simple. Communication with your audiences, with your clients, with your target market. lots of communications. Marketing made simple, story, brand messaging, framework. Marketing is a lot of time is about your message. What message you put out there to connect with your target audiences. And these frameworks has been proven over and over globally, right? And they also have a live coaching events, and everything got updated in this online learning platform. And in this online platform, it has all the actionable frameworks and playbooks for you to plug and use to your business. Because I am a big believer, knowledge is not power, but applied knowledge is power. Nothing happens until you actually implement the strategies that you learn, the knowledge that you've learned. So you really need to have these actionable items, frameworks, and playbook to plug and use to really follow through the strategies. And whenever you have any questions, you come back to our, wait a minute, where does that go? We come back to our business builder mastermind, right? You come back to that, and then we help you to solve any problems and because I am a certified business made simple coach, okay? So I can help you with that. And we also put in online business networking party because we want to build this online communities. We want you to take your business globally to this online world so that you can work from anywhere that you love and create the real freedom that you desired. And so we are hosting fortnightly online business networking opportunity and to grow with like-minded people and create a safe space to build long-lasting, trusting relationship. Because business is built upon relationship. It's about trusting relationship. It's not any kind of relationship. You gotta build that trust. So that's why we create this online opportunity. And that is hosted by our partnered Core Success Network Group. And they are the expert in building online communities. And that's valued at $2,500. And also, you are going to get the mindset. You were born rich mastermind. And so, bonus for the first 5 enrollments. Oh, wow, you got to take quick actions, guys. That's why we reward fast action takers, okay? So this is a 12-monthly in-depth study of the principles outlined in the Bob Proctor's best-selling book, You Were Born Rich. And there will be a hot seat coaching and on the challenges of implementing those principles that we are learning on the mind, about the mind. And really, you can read the book. That is totally fine. You can even download a free copy of this book from my website, right? But the problem is, how do you implement it? How do you apply this knowledge into your business world and make it a bigger, make a difference in this world? It's more about the implementation, the applications in your business perspective, right? So mastermind, $5,000 for a year, that is standard pricing for this industry, right? So just recap, Business Builder program, it will include 12 months of 12 monthly Business Builder Mastermind. Is business oriented, business challenges, and it's in a group settings. Make sure you bring a challenge, okay? So the intention of that is to move your business forward, okay? And the second one is you have a online learning platform with a established and proven business strategies with all the playbooks and all the frameworks to use, and it's a proven business strategy, okay? And then also the networking for 24 fortnightly online networking parties, and also You Were Born Rich Mastermind, and 12 months of support for your business growth, and is this community. We are wrapping our arms around you in order to create a result that you truly want with the mindset, business strategy, and tech support. So the total program value is 15,000, and I'm not going to charge you that, but there will be some commitments. It's only $197 a month. And so we're also throwing in fast action bonuses. So you will have a one-on-one 20 minutes action planning call with me right after this. In fact, I'm going to Hawaii next week, but I will carve up some time. If you put something in my calendar, I will show up for you, okay? And so, and that is valued at $300. And also over 6 hours of AI training videos with Ren. You know how amazing she is. She doesn't hold anything. She also our Thinking into Result programs clients. She has full heart to serve you and help you to create the impact that you want to make in this world. And also we have training videos on how to eradicate your hidden abundance blocks, because if you're holding those abundance blocks in you, we want to you can attract all the abundance, but you are blocking them, right? So we wanted to help you to move through that. And when one of my clients, when he started to do this work, he attracted $10,000 of contract straight away. And so it's very, very powerful. And you have a training videos on the law. Some of you may like wanted to know more about how this law works and what are the laws, universal laws. And so I did a video, and there's 7 laws that you must know in order to attract more wealth in your life, okay? And so we have a program deposit waived of I think about $500 and for these particular programs. And so the total bonus value is $1,500. So the program value $15,000 and total is $16,500. But we are only as wanted to support you, make it affordable to you, so that the investment for today is only $197 a month. And so I hope you guys get an understanding of what's that, and then probably Ren will have a lot. We'll have a special offer if you want Ren's tech support as well. So we do have a combined bundle. So you can choose either you have this business builder program with me, or you can have Ren's programs by itself, or you can choose to have a combined offer. So I wanted to give this time back to Ren to allow her to share more of the technology side of contents today. Oh, you're muted, Ren.
Yay! Oh, that was so awesome, Alex. I love all your mindset. I have to say, humorous that we thought we could keep you at 30 minutes. Haha. So for our audience friends, if we can give you and ask permission, because I want to show you all of our hot tips on Google, and then tell you a little bit if you're interested in Alex's amazing program, plus my program, we have a fantastic bundle that's going on. So we'll let you know about both of those. I also know Alex has her own class that she has to go be teaching soon. So that's why I'm going to wrap up with all of you. We're pretty darn sure that when Alex leaves, I can still be co-host and nobody will get kicked off. Though I just realized, Alex, is that when you go live, like, you are not able to open your other Zoom room until we're done. So just to be mindful. As your eyes get big. I think we have 30 minutes before you have to open your next Zoom, correct? Okay, so that's good. I'm going to show you everything that you all need to know for the top page of Google. It's going to be fun and simple, and it won't be, a whole lot of brain stuff. So we're good. We're going to have some fun. And anything else before we give our love to you, Alex? That was awesome.
Thank you. I'm sorry that I over deliver again and it's like running all the time. So I took out the whole
If
hour.
anyone has to leave, there's replays. Though I feel like spending some more time getting this goodness is the best investment of everyone's time.
I can talk about this mindset. I was so passionate about it. I talk about it all the time. And it was just like, I there's so much more. I haven't got to the vibrations and the law of attraction, all the
Oh, I
juices.
know. Oh my gosh, we could talk about vibrations all day long. So that's why I highly recommend you all get into her programs. I spent the 2023 with Alex. Like it was amazing and I committed that time and I'm in 3 other programs at once. So like that is a huge time investment. That was my biggest thing. Oh, and I didn't just do one program with Alex, I did 2 of hers. And I bought extra training on top of it to commit because it's like, there's just some great stuff. So that's where just the stuff that we're talking about, it's going to make your 2024 amazing. And it's just to give a little more joy along your journey, a little mindset to make it easier to help you keep going, maybe a little technology so then your business runs a little smoother. And that's what we hold in this new year, new life challenge for all of you.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I will let you take over, Ran. And so let's welcome Ran for get our Google, get our web page on the Google search engine to first page. So please go ahead and I will, yes, so I will stay on half an hour before my next coaching call. Yeah.
Okay. And if you need to go off camera and get ready, that's fine. Though we will make sure that we are done before the 30-minute mark. So that way you can go open what you need to do. Love you, Alex. We're making it happen, fitting this in before she goes off to Hawaii and adventures and all sorts of fun stuff. So, and that's the stuff that I love to talk about is like, this is how Alex can go ahead and she can be making business and money while she sleeps, right? Or while she's on vacation or flying in the air. And that's what I love to share with all of you too as well. And so let's dive into some really fun things about getting on page 1 of Google. And then to share for those of you who weren't on yesterday, just our little recap is I wanted to share with you how Google thinks. And so the biggest thing is when we know how Google thinks, it will help us to make sure that we can be on the page 1 of Google and get those results. So what I wanted to do for you all is I brought up some tabs actually, so that way we can have a real world example because that's the best way to do it, right? Okay, so let's see. Making sure I think we're going to start, ironically, not where I planned to start. So Alex was going and she was talking about her recap with the mind. And so here's where we use real world examples. Everything I talked about as I was pulling this up while she was live, I'm like, this is beyond a great example for everyone. So I wanted to really quickly show you all what that Bob Proctor image of the mind was while she was giving our recap. And so I did a quick Google search. And so for me, I kind of knew what I was looking for. I've Googled this before. And so you can see also in my Google search, I did just an image search because I wanted to make that easy for you. And that was something that I hinted at yesterday is that I'm able to rank very highly on pages that I want to on Google for free. And sometimes it's only from my image that's getting found because I have keyword riched my images. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today too. So this is where I can now find what I'm looking for. And here was the best part, right? Is it's not just finding this image and okay, cool. Like this is where we can rank on images and get your website found. So like on my example, I had a template. So my template, it's an image of it. It gets found top on Google. Yay, people go on my page. They download things for free. They also spend money for paid templates. Passive income. So here's what you'll see how and why I like to use the word blog. And this is where so many people are not very attracted to blogs, or they think, okay, I'll get my little blog. You can copy paste what you put on social media and repurpose it. And that's better than nothing. Though you're generally not going to get front page of Google that way anymore. Back when the internet was getting started, it was a great way to start getting traffic. Now more people are doing it. So the same core works. We just have to do it a little bit better. And you'll see you just fill out the boxes a little bit different. And so this is the interesting part. That image that ranked #1 on Google for a quick Bob Proctor search is actually a blog post of theirs. And so, one thing that I love to point out to everybody is to pay attention that Google thinks and reads in dashes. And so you can see right here these file dashes. So rather than an underscore, because Google reads that like a submenu. So a dash to Google equals space. So when you want a keyword rank and make sure your website is found, or your image on your website is found, or your YouTube video is found and then found on your website. So all these things, make sure that your file names for both your videos and your images and anything that you want to upload would have your keywords in it. And so having those keyword rich things is ways like Bob Proctor, he's already a huge authority. He's already just, he's going to rank for his own word, Bob Proctor. However, these words, like when you do it for your business, I know we have someone in here who's wanting to rank for a very competitive word, weight management or weight loss. So when you can start using those words, weight loss, weight management, and it's weight dash loss, weight dash management dash women dash over dash 50. So the more that whoever you want to be ranking for, when you put those in your file names, and also now your blog file names, that's how Google can read it easier. You all with me on that? So, and Alex, I'm not monitoring the chat, so you can speak up if there's questions. So this is why, just from the root of, before we even go into it, the blog can rank because of the words we use in it. And then there's different ways. I don't even know offhand. Let's just see if Bob Proctor's images. So if we just click File, Save Image, are these, I don't know if you're going to see it with the screen share. I think it popped up on my screen. Oh, it just says How Your Mind Works, no spaces. So their image is not even a keyword fully optimized. So those are just some little ways that you can start sprinkling more keywords, and maybe over time you would want to knock Bob Proctor off of that keyword if that makes sense in your business. It would make sense in Alex's business if her website were to rank when people were searching for Bob Proctor, image of the mind, like that would be amazing for Alex to start getting that traffic. So this is where the unlimited free traffic comes, when you're using the words that people are looking for. And we spent more time on that search yesterday. So please go and watch day 1 to really understand how the search is, so that you know what words you want. So now day 2, as you're finalizing your words, this is where I'm going to show you how we're going to utilize them. So up top, make sure always use keywords in your blog, things that you're writing. So what you want to be known for, put those in the titles, put those in your images, in your videos, all of that jazz. Then here's the part that I wanted to show that was really fun, is that when we're going to look at it, and so here's one of my real world examples. This is from my business, Party Aloha, and this was a brand new post, and I hired a writer to help me with this just to get some blog posts out there. So this is not a top ranking one that I've done. And so what I just wanted to show you is just at these little tidbits, here are some ways that you can start to, you might not even know where the keywords parts are. So this is where I want to highlight for you. So for me, in the industry of birthday parties, keywords, face painting, balloon twisting, Santa Claus, things like that, we did keyword research. And so this is just at a glance. Okay, there's some headlines, and then balloon twisting for parties. That's a keyword phrase that people are looking for. Things like booking early, maybe sort of like that they're looking for. And this part, this is also why I had a writer do it, though it's not a ranking post, because I'm like, are people searching for these? And this is where, even as I explain it to my, assistants and writers, I'm like, here's what you need to do. there's some times where we as the business owners, we need to be captain of our own ship. So I can, thank goodness, not spend it from a blank page, though I still feel like I need to make it better. Or what you're going to see is I have at the top bookmarked some Chat GPT and Google Bard. So I have some AI helpers to get this done very quickly. Though this is just where you're starting to see the titles and things like that. And then the length is the other thing too to look at, is that on the old days, you could do a blog post for 300, 500 words and it would rank really well. Then I was hearing, no, you should really get 800 to 1,000 words. Now I'm hearing you should really aim for 1,200 words. So this is where, when you'll see things like this, I'm going to, I already have copy pasted it and I want to see how long the length is. And this is a great one that you can use the AI to help you get it longer instead of be stuck on, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? The other thing too, we talked about yesterday, for people who have local businesses, or you at least want to rank in locally, like for Alex, if she wants to be known, as the Bob Proctor specialist in Sydney, Australia, or Australia. So if you want to be geo-targeting, then this is where it made sense, especially in my Hawaiian birthday parties. I listed every single major city on the islands. Doing that on my prior blog pages that I've done from back in like 2016, those are ranking so high for people in those areas. And so this is where, just kind of like a little hint. So this is where I put some location. And then I also put this very convenient list of services that people might want to be searching for. So these are more keywords and things. And so I truly attribute having those two sections on those original blog posts that I did. Like, that's the reason this business has done over $100,000 in very passive sales, no form of paid advertising. It was solely from 2 blog posts that I really worked to optimize. So if I can do it, you can do it. And this was also technology from a while ago. So it really doesn't matter what technology, it's the core thing of what we're looking for. Keywords. What are people wanting? In this case, I already had the background birthday business because I used to own a petting zoo in Los Angeles. So it was pretty easy for me to go to dominating the Hawaiian Islands with all the services. So just kind of like, it looks, wow, you're doing so amazing. Well, I also had some back history in there to know how to get going. So here's the part that's fun for you to see as well. So this is to break it down. It doesn't matter what service you're using for websites. When we start to look at our post as, oops, it's not the document I wanted, this one, as a Google Doc or a Word document. Please don't use a Word, use a cloud. That makes your business so much more scalable and backupable. However, what I have in here is that this part in our sample is I copy pasted this. So we'll show you that for the AI, though this is the core part of ranking SEO, and it's not that hard. Are you ready? You can pop a yes in the chat if you're ready for the very core of knowing how to rank on. It's our section right here. When we highlight, do you see how it says heading 2? Then there's heading 1s. And sometimes we have our heading 3 and 4s. When you use those headings on your blog post and on your website pages in general, Google loves you. You're speaking in Google's language. Now it starts to know, what are the priorities for the page? So when I have that my priority here is a heading 2, so the title, there should basically only be one heading 1 per page. So the sub pages and whatever you're wanting to rank for, make sure they're a heading 2. You guys can do that? And then it works the same way on pretty much every internet software out there. They better have the ability to let you choose headings. Sometimes you have to hunt around and look in the back office for those settings, though they are there. And so this is starting to utilize those and then have subheadings. And that's where, like with the writer, there's only so much they can do. Look at what they're amazing at, writing things or getting GPT to prompt things and make things better. Still saves me time. They're also generally not for SEO stuff. So you can either train somebody that's really good for that. And then I would also venture train them to put it on your website, because anywhere that you're a bottleneck, it's gonna suck. I always work to get myself out of all those little spots. So this is one thing in here. I'm just looking at these, and since balloon artists are sculptors, and you can see it looks almost the same from our copy paste, right? So it's a heading 3. So that tells Google that's not as important. And remember, I said people aren't really going to be searching for that, and I don't care about ranking for that. So that was perfect. So a heading 3. The other thing to look at is maybe I would prefer to have my heading 3 still be a little more keyword oriented. So that would just be the thing to look at and really get SEO based. So this right here, if you start using your headings on your blogs and on your other pages, boom, couple that with your very nice keyword rich images and videos, and you will start to see some magic. Okay, and then I will add some AI. Let me just stop the screen share for a moment. How are you all doing? You're keeping up with all that good stuff? Okay, cool. Really, no, Linda shaking her head some a lot. You can repeat it, and just going from a document and then highlighting our little things where it's about the headings. So that's the biggest thing. If we just add some structures that you're the headings, you could even have it visually look the same, though as long as the back end is a little bit different, that's what's going to make the huge difference for Google to be able to read those things. Okay, and then to be mindful of our timing, I want to show you really quickly how we can speed up this whole process with AI. And that's the great thing, is AI helps to speed everything up. So yay. So, and I even did a little bit of prep homework. And so I put in, so one, I will show you GPT. I like to show people the free version so that they know that they can do it. And so what I had prepped, and this is also, I have a little gift for you all if you want a copy of my AI prompts and goodness. And so this is where, here's this little part that I put right here for you all. Is the sample. So I had copy paste this, and now what I want to do is I'm going to copy paste this blog post. And I want to just ask GPT in this case, I want to just ask it to help us make it longer. Oh, because I wanted, well, I had asked to see how long it was. And remember, we want to go for, actually, I won't even worry about the bottom. I want to have about 1,200 words. And so tools, word count, you can see we're at about 800 words. And so I want to pull those a little bit better. And so this is where you can ask now ChatGPT. You can see I prepped it and I said, can you please write a longer blog post? So this is my post, blog post, please. How about make it better and longer. And I've already prepped, you see, about the style and all of that stuff. So that's why I could do this very fast. And now when we use AI, boom, look at how they can take most of what I'm doing and start to get it done so fast. So I know you all can be able to do that too, is just to enjoy things to go very fast. It's still writing, and now it's a longer thing. I know we're more careful on timing, so you could, check and make sure it's longer, though that's how fast it goes. The other thing is Google Bard is pretty awesome because I can put in, I own partyaloha.com, please review it. And you can see that Google Bard did, it looked at it, and then it asked me that it wanted to know more about my clients because I'm asking it to do some SEO research. So if you don't know your keywords, oh my gosh, this is linked to a Google Keyword Planner that we used to have to spend hours to deal with it. Now it's linked to it. You can see that it's spit out right here. I answered the question. Here's my core audience. And then even answered in Hawaiian, mahalo. And here's the keywords that it gave me that I should be ranking for. Age specific, I hadn't even thought about doing that. So now I could have a blog post for that. So how about now I can say, thank you. Can you write me a high ranking SEO post for toddler parties in the Hawaiian Islands? Boom. And now I've got my blog post. And then thanks to the prior training, to highlight those things as header 1s, header 2s, all that good stuff. Oh my gosh. So now we've got a blog post up and underway. So that is what I wanted to share with you. If you get these kind of things going, if you don't even have a website yet, you can get a free blog. You can start ranking your free blog and get some free traffic, and that can get amazing things going. So there's really no excuse to have it. And as we learned from Alex, the fear and procrastination, I'm telling you about a fantastic why idea. And the flip side of that, you got to take some action, right? So I'm excited. So that is what I wanted to be sharing with you. I hope you all have a good or better sense of what it takes to be number one on Google. It's not super hard. It's just a matter of getting it done. And now here's the intimidating part that makes some people stop. Is Google to really put you as a high-ranking authority site year after year. They would love to see about 120 blog posts. So a year ago or a year and a half ago, that would seem completely overwhelming and huge labor expenses. Now, using AI, how quickly can we get that done?
There is a question from Susan.
Yes. Let's see what our questions are.
She said, you got answered
for the headings.
Sorry.
Sorry, go for it.
I think I got answered by my friend Alex or somebody. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm so glad for questions. I know the chat goes fast. Thanks for monitoring, Alex. And then lastly, we'll just show you all what Alex and I put together and was like, she has amazing mindset. I have incredible technology. How do we put this together in a great and affordable, amazing, enticing way that everybody just has to get this tool in place and be able to have a fantastic new year and actually do these things, right? So let me show you, and I can drop it in the chat too. Our new year, new life package and plan for you all to be able to have Alex's amazing business builder program, plus the financial freedom and joy program. So I can even drop that in the chat for you all, and I will go ahead and share that. Perfect. So we really do want to take you over the finish line. And I know that when you keep up with us and keep in these worlds, it's pretty inevitable that you're going to be keeping going and have the momentum and truly see the results, because that's the biggest thing I've discovered with the Bob Proctor stuff. It's guaranteed when you do it, because these are the laws of the universe. It's pretty much guaranteed that when I drop this pencil, like I have a pen, it dropped. Okay, well, same thing. If you keep going, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to drop into the success that you want. So only $250. So instead of $197 for just Alex, you can have $250 and you get Run's entire program too, Financial Freedom and Joy. Or if you'd prefer, you can have only my program for $197 a month. So there's links so you can check out both of our programs on here. So you'll be able to see everything that you're getting. We gave you guys a little bit of time to make some decisions, though there's some fast action bonuses like Alex mentioned. So they will be expiring. So these are all the good things. This is where you can click if you want to know more on specifically what you get from Alex's program, and then specifically what you get from Financial Freedom and Joy. And then those are all the extra bonuses. So on top of getting this killer fantastic price, you can go ahead and get all of these extra bonuses, and they're going to be dropping off until the final moment, 8 days and 3 hours from now, where this $250 a month expires pretty much forever. Because Alex was already messaging me last night saying, okay, we get to raise prices. Like, this is too so come in at the 250, enjoy it, and know this is pretty much the only time that price is ever going to be offered for the bundle. And there's some good stuff you can click on, everything that's part of this program. We also have to keep your peace of mind is we're also offering a 30-day guarantee. So if you do jump in and it's not the right fit, then all you would have forfeited was the initial investment of $250. So we really want to bring that out to you. We have a fantastic group of people all around, and we got to meet in person, and we're so excited to meet again in person and have some more fun and to keep all of this going. So you can see all of the juicy stuff. I don't need to spend too long. You can peruse at will. Though the biggest thing is to go ahead and you're going to click those buttons. And then I'll show you down at the bottom. I think there's a red button coming up shortly, right? Oh, we've got some graduates, all that good stuff. So you guys can read everything about it. There's, oh my gosh, a Carnes thing with his testimonial. So this guy, holy smokes, like over 100K. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't done that as fast as he had yet. However, it's very inspiring to be around this community. So here we go. We've got people who have gotten on page 1 of Google, and there's other ways of having passive income and more joy. So what I want is you getting lots and lots of emails of money and free leads, and also having someone else help you with all those emails. So here we go. Yes, we would love to enjoy and enroll. Of course, right, Alex? So there we go. Perfect. So you can get all registered and signed up and jump on in. Perfect. And any questions, if there's any questions that are lingering beyond that, make sure to check out our individual sales pages. Those will help to answer all the questions so you know what you're getting with Alex, what you're getting with my program. Though if you do really want a one-on-one conversation, I have limited availability. You can talk with me over the next couple days. We'll get you in as soon as possible so you can get all of those bonuses. Perfect. Okay. And looks, we finished right on time, Alex. Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to share that. I'm so excited for everyone who's doing the bundle offer too, Alex, because we know that's just amazing for them.
Absolutely. I think like with 2 programs and with a combined 250, and you can see our heart here is just to want you to get your message out there, to get your business out there, to create that impact. And I guarantee you next time when we have this, it will not be $250. It will not, definitely. You have 2 masterminds, and the industry standard pricing is $5,000 for 1 mastermind. It's we have 2 mastermind, and together with Rand, and she does her also fortnightly trainings on all this. Get your Google on the top page. You got to look at return on your investment. So you just really don't struggle alone. Making sure that you have support around you with the right mindset, with the strategies, and with all the tech support to really get your business out there, because I truly believe in each and every one of you. Your message is so important, and there's so many people out there waiting for your help. The sooner I can help you guys to get out of your comfort zone, to get your business out there, the more people can benefit from the work that you do. So really truly believe in your dreams, and believe in your message is more important than all these circumstances and conditions. If you don't have the resources, be resourceful. And that is one of the quality that we need to have as an entrepreneur. Be resourceful and find those resources and make it happen.
Yes. And I realized to stay in integrity, I promised a prize for you all. We're running out of time, so I will drop that link in the chat. And the fun part is we can even do it afterwards. As long as you get it in right now, Alex and I can go live later, or I can even go live in her group and show you, because I love to do the prize wheels live. So you all, I just put it in the chat. And so this way we will do a prize drawing for all of you wonderful live participants that have stayed with us for an extra 30 minutes. Thank you all. And I don't want Alex to be late either. So make sure your name is on this Google form for our live participants. And then you should have all seen that in the chat. Your names will get on and we will have fun, and we will for sure notify the winner, though you will have fun, and we'll get that in there too.
Yeah, if you have any questions, DM us. We are available
Yes.
here, and we just wanted to support you and making sure that you have an amazing 2024. So with that, I gotta rush to my coaching call, and much love
Thank
to
you.
all of you. Thank you so much for giving us like
Wow.
2 days of your time, and so much love to all of you, and Happy New Year. Thank you for showing out. Bye bye for now.
Happy New Year.